Benjamin remains as acting top cop as Haywood Christopher proceeds on vacation. TNT nurses fail in regional exams. Boys are the focus of Rock Week of events, and one financial institution is celebrating young Tobago artists. Good evening, I am Lavian Cupid. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 14th May 2025. Now to our top story. The Ministry of Homeland Security has confirmed that Junior Benjamin will continue to serve as Acting Commissioner of Police for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, following advice from the Office of the Attorney General. Benjamin was appointed to the acting post on February 6, 2025. The ministry stated that this arrangement remains in effect until the Police Service Commission advises of any change. Meanwhile, Haywood Christopher has been directed to proceed on her accumulated 66 days of vacation leave effective immediately. The ministry acknowledged Haywood Christopher's distinguished career spanning over 4 decades and commended her leadership and dedication to public safety and service development. Operations within the TTPS are expected to continue without interruption under Benjamin's stewardship. Former Deputy Chairman of the Police Service Commission, Martin George, has strongly criticized the Commission for its continued delay in issuing an official letter to Commissioner of Police Haywood Christopher confirming lifting of her suspension from duty.
There has been some unseemly delay in the issuance of the letter to Commissioner Christopher Haywood confirming that her suspension has been lifted so that she can resume her duties as Commissioner of Police, then this is nothing more than a scandalous outrage.
Martin George has criticized the Police Service Commission, PSC, calling its actions a clear dereliction of duty. He stated that if the PSC had reviewed the DPP's release and found through its own investigation no reason to keep Commissioner Haywood Christopher suspended, then the delay in officially lifting her suspension is unjustifiable.
If you would have had sight or knowledge of the release from the DPP, and based upon your own internal investigations, and if you have no reason for continuing the suspension from duty, then it appears to be, on the part of the Commission, a dereliction of duty.
George revealed that the attorney representing Commissioner Haywood Christopher sought insight into the delay in officially lifting her suspension.
Up to yesterday, the attorney for Commissioner Christopher Haywood consulted with me in my capacity as a former member and deputy chairman of the Police Service Commission.
George made it clear that a letter confirming the lifting of a suspension would be issued immediately under normal circumstances. He argued that the PSC's delay has created a state of confusion within the upper ranks of the police service, ironically the very situation the PSC had cited as a reason for suspending Haywood Christopher in the first place.
Because you cannot have this state of flux and confusion within the upper echelons of the police service when that particularly was your stated reason, or one of the things which may have actuated your decision to suspend Mrs. Christopher from her duties in the first place.
The PSC has not yet issued a public statement on the matter. As questions continue to mount over the delay in formalizing the Commissioner's reinstatement and the broader issue of succession planning, calls for transparency and accountability from the Commission are growing louder. Kimberly Mitchell, Tobago Updates Television News.
Trinidad and Tobago's nursing students are facing a worrying trend. More than half are failing their regional registration exams, the worst performance in the Caribbean. President of the National Nursing Association, Eddie Stewart, revealed the alarming statistic and said the system is failing future nurses. He blamed the removal of nursing hostels, cuts to student stipends, and a lack of trained educators for the high failure rate. One supported by a monthly stipend and access to hostels near clinical sites, many nursing students now struggle with added financial burdens and limited hands-on training. Only students at Costard currently receive the stipend, which Stewart says is insufficient. He's calling on the government to reinstate support systems, improve training for nursing educators, and address deeper issues like poor pay and limited job opportunities that drive nurses away. Stewart warned that without urgent reforms, the country's health sector could face an even greater shortage of qualified nurses. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti served with chokers, buljoil and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie and rice in various styles. Meats served in a variety of flavors, garden salads and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme.
Well, I want a proper window for me house, yeah? I want no shake thing in my place.
Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces.
We get one wall on the side and we get one hole. You can put a window there, invent something, a window for put there.
At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style.
Well, me meet ya. Me don't know who I'm talking to, but I have the cousin Tufina tell me for call all you go get proper thing for put there. Me don't know.
Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business.
Driven? No, I ain't driving. I get a bus ticket. One of me pick me them go drop me down there. Must bring me down there. Russo Trace Printer down by the place down there.
Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products, it's about relationships. It's about you.
It's all about me? Who's your family? You know Edna and Dorka and them, you know them, but you resemble them Edward boy and them Edward people them you.
Tobago Glass Supplies, Russell Tree Spring Garden, telephone number 639-6266. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Welcome back. The annual Miss Big and Beautiful pageant was proudly hosted again, celebrating confidence, elegance, and talent. The reigning queen, Miss Palativier gracefully passed the spotlight to this year's contestants, 7 stunning representatives from various villages across Tobago. The competition featured a series of judged segments, including Best Beachwear, Best Talent, and several other exciting categories, highlighting the unique charm and abilities of each participant. The radiant Miss Duke, proudly representing the picturesque village of Camby, took home the titles of Best Beachwear, Miss Amity, and Miss Photogenic.
Miss Canisa is sponsored by Kadim. This luxurious resort wear look features a striking white and brown monokini design to capture the essence of tropical elegance.
The talented Miss Mackenzie, representing the charming village of Mount Grace, claimed the titles of Best Talent and Second Place.
Officer, bring in the accused. Miss Mackenzie, you are charged with grievous bodily harm with intent to kill. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor, but can I explain?
Earning the title of Best Gown and being crowned the 2025 Miss Big and Beautiful Queen is the elegant Miss LaBonne, representing the village of John Dial.
Miss Beautiful am I, plus size beauty pageant queen is Miss John Dial, Sophia LeBon.
As part of JMMB Bank's ongoing mission to empower young people and invest in their future, JMMB Bank recently hosted an art competition in Tobago, attracting participation from 6th form students across the island. The competition invited students to express their creativity by painting scenes that captured the essence of Tobago's landscape and culture. Jason Batiste, General Manager of JMMB's Corporate and Retail Banking, expressed the bank's pride in supporting young artists. At the award ceremony, 6 students were honored for their exceptional work. Placing first was Israel Melville of Speyside Secondary, second place was Christian George of Speyside Secondary, and third was Kalisha Calendar, also of Speyside Secondary. Fourth was Joanna Duncan of Bishop's High School. Fifth was Sushmita Gopi of Signal Hill Secondary School, and Kwan Philip placed 6th from Speyside Secondary. The event was graced by parents, teachers, the Tobago House of Assembly Secretary of Education Zorisha Hackett, and members of the JMMB team. To celebrate the students' work, JMMB announced that the winning artworks will be showcased at their new branch, which is set to be opened soon at the Lowlands Mall in Tobago. Rock the Island, Reclaiming Our Communities from Crime is a grassroots initiative led by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, Tobago Division. It aims to foster safer, more connected communities through youth engagement, mentorship, and crime prevention efforts.
In observance of the International Day of the Boy Child, Rock the Island is hosting events such as a boys' conference and a boys' rally to inspire and support young men across Tobago. Community members are encouraged to participate and support these initiatives.
On Thursday, we have our conference back here. The beach football will be at Corland the volleyball facility the beautiful place there. Yes, next to YMCA. So we'll be there on Wednesday, please God. On Thursday, we come back here for our boys' conference. On Friday, we come back here for our boys' rally. On Saturday, please God, we're back at Corland for more beach football. This time the competition. And on Sunday, please God, after church, all roads lead to Roxborough to the Sid Gray complex, where we'll be having our Sid Gray and his team from the former 2006 Soca Warriors, so Brent Sancho, Stern John, Russell Latapi, and so on, will be here to work with the kids at our clinic at 3 p.m.
Deputy Chief Secretary and Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Dr. Faith Brebner, commends the TTPS for its effort in reclaiming communities.
To commend the TTPS for doing something like this, because we frequently hear about the TTPS after it is too late. This program, the entire ROC program, is really one to prevent our young boys from having to come into the fold of the TTPS on the wrong side, or in the back of the jeep versus in the front of the jeep.
Alia Balgobin, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up and look, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up and look. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
Welcome back. In a push to build a financially empowered nation, the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission has launched Investment Education Month 2025 under the theme Promoting a Culture of Investing. Speaking at the launch on May 1st, TSEC Chairman Hayden Gittins urged citizens to rethink their views of investing, not as a luxury, but as a necessity for long-term financial security. Throughout May, the Commission will host webinars, school visits, social media campaigns, and a virtual financial literacy fair to make investment knowledge accessible to everyone. From students to retirees, the message is clear. Start learning, start investing. Investment Education Month is part of the National Financial Literacy effort, which aims to empower citizens to make smart, confident financial decisions. As Lupus Awareness Month 2025 unfolds across Trinidad and Tobago, one organization is leading the national charge to raise awareness of one of the world's most misunderstood diseases. The Voice of Lupus Foundation hosted a landmark virtual health fair and conference on World Lupus Day, May 10th, which was streamed live. Held under the theme, Stronger Together, Building a Lupus Community Without Borders. The event aimed to educate about symptoms and scientific research, empower patient experiences, and connect the public. Founded in 2011 by Rihanna Harilal, a lupus warrior and Hummingbird Gold Medal awardee, the foundation has impacted over 1,700 families through public education campaigns, emotional wellness initiatives, and life-saving medication support programs. Lupus, a chronic autoimmune disease, disproportionately impacts women, many under the age of 45, often called an invisible illness with symptoms frequently misunderstood or dismissed. More news on the weather report up next.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
service.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 GB fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
Welcome back. Rand Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited reaffirmed its commitment to strong leadership and member empowerment at its 77th Annual General Meeting on May 10, 2025. For the first time, the AGM's primary venue was Tobago. It was held at the Colibri Ballroom Magdalena Grand with a parallel session at Rand's head office rooftop in Trinidad. Members also joined virtually, reflecting Rand's growing hybrid engagement model. The meeting confirmed President Simone Dawn Huggins and Vice President Brian Caesar's continued leadership, signaling stability and continuity as Rand looks ahead to future growth. Rand's financial performance in 2024 remained strong, declaring profits reaching just under $27 million, a significant improvement from the 2017 to 2021 average of $21 million. The board emphasized plans to deepen youth engagement, enhance financial literacy, and strengthen services across Trinidad and Tobago. Members were also treated to appreciation tokens for their in-person attendance. Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met office. Tonight is expected to be fair to partly cloudy with isolated showers in a few areas. The temperature tonight will drop to 24 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, favorably cloudy and breezy with mostly light showery intervals in some areas. There's a low chance that one or two of these showers will become moderate or heavy. Daytime temperatures are expected to reach 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Seas are expected to be moderate with waves near 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:40 and sunset at 6:18. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Benjamin remains as acting top cop as Hereward Christopher proceeds on vacation. TNT nurses failing regional exams. Boys are the focus of Rock Week of events. And one financial institution is celebrating young Tobago artists. I am Lavian Cupid. Thank you so much for joining us. Wishing you a great night.